Oh, there you are, YouTube. I almost said Peter. Oh, there you are, YouTube. Mac into the Skyline chili mixture. Uh-oh. Nope, there it is. Oh man, I just love Skyline chili. Oh, that cinnamon flavor, or chocolate. No, it's cinnamon. Maybe it's both, I don't know, but I like it. I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. As you can see, I've already eaten half of it. Gonna get back into that 30-day film challenge thingy that I found on some social media page, Instagram. And the first one is a movie that is personal to you. This could go a couple ways. I'm going to try and refrain from ever using my very favorite movie ever, because I feel like, that would be my answer. My favorite movie, obviously, personal. My favorite movie is right there. Hook. Is that working? Am I getting a good angle? Let me just take the hat off so you can see. There we go. It's the Clock Croc. So yeah, that's my favorite movie ever. So I could say that that is my most personal movie. But I think I might go with Spaceballs, because my stepfather is in it. He's in a few movies from the 80s. He's also in Scrooged. He's in Action Jackson. Let's see, what else? He's in They Live. I don't know, is there anything else? I think there's another one out there that I'm forgetting. But I'm going to go with Spaceballs, because he gets the entire screen for a moment. I think there may be one person in the background, but his face looks like this on the screen. And it's just really cool to see my stepdad in a movie this close up. Anyway, I'm going to go with Spaceballs. Very personal to me. Next is favorite film sequel. It's probably Home Alone 2. Those movies. I think I'll always say the first one is my favorite, but I really enjoy the second one. It is like almost a coin toss as to which one is my favorite. I absolutely love the second one. And again, those movies came out, when like the perfect age to be marketed towards, So those movies are very nostalgic for me, but I know they are for like new generations as well, because they're played every year. If you are going to be an actor or a filmmaker, make sure you make at least one really good Christmas movie and then live off those royalties from here on out. But yeah, Home Alone 2, probably my favorite movie sequel. Next is a film that stars your favorite actor or actress. I'm going to go actor, and I'm going to say Tom Hanks. And I already talked about Apollo 13, so I'm going to go with Splash. Because today I saw on Josh Gad's Reunited Apart, basically he's getting film casts together digitally, through like Skype and Zoom and that type of thing, getting them together online to sort of reunite. And today I watched the one for Splash, so that was a lot of fun. And that's my sister's favorite movie of all time, and I just, have a lot of good memories watching that with her, and I like that movie. I love Tom Hanks. Eugene Levy is great. John Candy, a legend. He's great. It's so funny because John Candy is one of, the kindest guys out there, and has such a heart, in all of his films. But that one, he's pretty rotten. But you can still see, the John Candy heart in that character, even though that character is pretty gross and despicable in a lot of ways. So Splash. A movie starring my favorite actor, Tom Hanks. Next is a film made by your favorite director. My favorite director is right there, Mr. Steven Spielberg. Is that showing up? Let me just... Yeah, right there. Oh, sorry, my hat is covered in lint. Anyway, Steven Spielberg's my favorite director. Hook is my favorite movie, but I'm not going to put Hook on this list because it's just too obvious of an answer. I feel like Jurassic Park is too obvious of an answer for this. So, but I'm going to go with it anyway because I have very fond memories of seeing that movie on opening day with my neighbors. My neighbors took me, their son, took their son and me to see that movie on opening day, and it was wild. There were like, this was when like theaters really dressed up their theater for releases. They had all sorts of tropical looking plants everywhere. They had tiki torches everywhere. It was amazing. It was like an event. It was a huge event. It was probably the first event film I had ever gone to opening day. It was probably the first movie I'd ever gone to opening day. Honestly, I can't think of one prior. I was pretty young though, and if I did, I don't remember it. But that one I remember going to opening day, and my sister and I were actually interviewed by our local news station. They just asked, were you scared? And I was like, no. And the Raptors were pretty scary at that age. And I was like, no, but she was. And then I pointed to my sister, and she was like, I'm scared. I was scared, or something like that. I can't remember exactly what she said, but it's funny because I said I wasn't scared, right, to the news journalist, and but that night I remember asking my dad for a nightlight. So yeah, I thought I was going to get eaten by velociraptors that night. So yeah, it did scare me. And the final one today, a film that changed your life. Again, I feel like I could say my favorite movie of all time, Hook. But I'm not. But this is related to Hook. I'm going to say a movie that changed my life is Ernest Scared Stupid. When I was in line at the theater to see that movie, actually, I should back up. My mom took me and one of her coworkers' friend to go see the movie. And while we were in line for concessions. We didn't normally get concessions, but I think because he was there, it was like a special occasion or something. But when we were in line for concessions, he pointed out to me the Hook poster. And he's like, oh, there's that movie Hook. That's about Peter Pan growing up and he has kids. I was like, huh, that sounds interesting. Again, I'm very young here. But I remember that interaction, and then, eventually remember seeing Hook in the theater, and then, getting it on VHS, watching it over and over and over again, becoming my favorite movie. But I feel like had I not gone to see Ernest Scared Stupid, I wouldn't have been in line with that kid and him gesturing over to the poster for me to look at it, and then starting my interest in that movie. It was the moment that led to me discovering my favorite movie of all time. So yeah, Ernest Scared Stupid. Being in line for concessions to go see Ernest Scared Stupid. That changed my life. So that will conclude today's segment of the 30-day movie challenge. I will continue it most likely tomorrow. I think we only have, 10 more left, something like that. And, right? How long have I been doing this? Yeah, I'm going to say 10 more, which means 2 more days of this. But, yeah, I guess if you stumble on this video and you want to also write down some of your responses to those questions, those prompts, whatever we're calling them, feel free to put them in the comments. And I think I get notified if comments happen. It's been a while since I've looked at the notification, but yeah, I'll try and keep up, and yeah, put a comment down if you want. Otherwise, thanks for coming out, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow for more Peer Hangout.